There are three ways to deal with any pain, suffering, or hurt in our lives. The first way is to let it break you, to let it define you, to let that suffering hurt you so bad that it perpetuates a life of further pain, further suffering, further misery. The second way to deal with suffering is to just survive it, to go through it and make it out the other end, no worse or no better than we were before. It's like it never happened almost. Now, this isn't a bad way to deal with suffering, but it's also not a good way. And there is a good way, which leads me to the third way to deal with suffering. And that is to rise from it, to become from that suffering what you will, to learn lessons, to use that suffering to catapult you into something greater, to catapult you into your dreams, to living more fully. The great leaders and great warriors of this world understand that our lives are not dictated by what happens to us, but rather how we choose to react from what happens to us. Our lives are decided by what we overcome. Now, the beautiful thing about these ways of dealing with suffering is that they're a choice. And this choice is one of the most powerful choices you will ever make in your entire life. Choose wisely. The more important way to deal with suffering is the most difficult also. But coming out of that, the other end, will define your life. That will define who you are. That will define everything about your character, your person, and the life that you're going to lead. As always, be good.